a hot topic that is going into the debates, discussions today, nowadays is UCC, that is Uniform Civil Code. This is not something new. This is going from the decades only, but now it is more into discussion. Is it going well with the framework of Indian Constitution?
So I think so that debate was always on, even when framers of the constitutions were working on producing the document which we have right now. They had it in mind. There were constitutional debates on it. And that is why they included it in directive principles. And they envisioned at some point we will have UCC. And if you look at the logic of it, we have right to equality, we have prohibition under against discrimination based on caste or religion, and at the same time we have different person laws. So different person laws based on religion, which put even somebody from different gender at an advantage or a disadvantage. So looking at other fundamental rights, and also looking at directive principle article 44, it is must, because even after decades of independence, we cannot have one personal law governing each other. It's I think that's certainly one of the negatives of a modern state. In all other states, on all other modern states, religion is a personal thing. But when it comes to personal laws, equality takes over, right? So India is one anomaly compared to all other nations, that we are still carrying on with different personal laws in one nation. Even in other nations which are driven by a religious ideology, you will have one law based on that religion. So in a constitutional democracy, you should have one law for everybody. And there would be people who would not be happy with it from all fringes. And it's part of evolution. We should accommodate them, we should listen to them, and we should come to a conclusion that all of us are on equal footing. Nobody, male, female, from different sects, from different religion, is at disadvantage.
But there already have been attempts of implying this Uniform Civil Code before also. Like when we saw it in the Rajiv Gandhi's era, the main issue which came from the Muslim communities, and that the concept of alimony that is in the Uniform Civil Code, that is not going well with the Muslim Marriage Act and the rituals that they follow in their religion. That's why they were really not happy with this UCC coming
So
up.
people grow. Like, for example, there was no concept of divorce in Hindu law, but that has been evolved with. So it is duty of the legislators, it's duty of Supreme Court, it's duty of all the organs to make sure we are a functioning, rational, modern democracy. We value our preamble, we value our fundamental rights in Constitution, and all the good things take time to happen. And I think so. We cannot delay it much further. The sooner it is, the better it will be.
If we see in current times also, there is a certain sort of kind of fear in people's mind, especially in some tribal people, that their rights can be somewhere curtailed, and they'll be again sidelined by the government after the UCC.
Firstly, I don't agree to word again, because since independence we have been preserving rights of different tribes, and what I heard last from the government on UCC, that rights of tribals will not be infringed upon. The safeguards guaranteed to them under the Constitution will be there. It's only the different personal religious laws of different religion should be merged into one. A common code will come for them. We have to identify as citizens. We have to identify as equal Indians, right? So we cannot have different laws based on religion, because it creates different identities even for individuals or different genders within that religion, also for different communities. So and it's high time that we should evolve, and all the communities have over a period of time evolved. So before, if you go into the history of these laws, every sect used to have their own law of all religions. Then they evolved to one law for one religion. Now it's time we should evolve for one law for all citizens. And when you're looking at different religions, so it's not looked at in the view of minority or majority. Hindu personal law, Christian personal law, Parsis personal law, Muslim personal law. So there's no majority or minority here. It's just that different religions have different laws. And as a nation, as a modern state, as a nation governed by principles announced in constitution and preamble, so guarantees the fundamental rights. So we should come up with same personal law. Why should religious identity be bigger than individual identity or a national identity?
Still, the drafting of UCC is yet to come, so we cannot comment if they are really providing any special.
We'll cross the bridge when it comes. So that is a different aspect. But as a concept, everybody should be agreeable to it. And we cannot live in our, I would say, our jungle Raj anymore, where everybody would want to. For example, if somebody starts a new religion, which has like a 5% of our population, would they have a separate law for that religion?